What's going on, everybody? How you doing, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Brooklyn Beats challenging relocation franchise here on Madden 22. And as we go through this very rough season number one, there's a lot of guys that are going to be looking for new contracts come the off season, but none of them are very impressive players, so we may just wait till the end of the season before we deal with all of these contracts we may need to give out. However, we are going into a divisional battle against the Dallas Cowboys, and they are a very good team, and that is a team that we definitely need to prepare well for. There are so many different ways to prepare for this team, but our focus is going to be to counter their blitz and stop their run game here in Dallas at Arlington, Texas. We are at the AT&T Stadium, one of the best ones in all of football. Dak Prescott going to hand this one off to Zeke Elliott on 4th and inches, and he is stuffed as we get into the highlights in this one. So the Beats make a really nice 4th down stand. They will get the football here in 2nd and 3. There goes Brian Crawford. He goes to the outside. He breaks back inside, back out to the sidelines before he's finally pushed out of bounds by Trayvon Diggs. Here's Christopher Peak. He drops back on a 1st and 10, throwing a big pass to Bates. What a grab in traffic. And the Beats take the lead early on. Perhaps an upset special here. We'll find out. But later on, the Cowboys get an opportunity to score, and Zeke Elliott just waltzes right into the end zone. Pretty much untouched right there. And if Zeke Elliott's going to be playing like that, we are going to have some troubles in this ball game. It is 7-all. Here's the play fake for Peak. Peak going left side. He's got a wide open Shelton. And Shelton will find his way to the 39-yard line. Peak started the game 3 of 3 here in this first quarter. There's the handoff to Crawford. Crawford right side. That is a great run for Brian Crawford to the 26-yard line. And another Beats first down as they've been moving the ball pretty well in this game. There's Peak up the middle. Crawford with the catch and the touchdown. He is the all-purpose running back. He gets it done out of the backfield. He gets it done running the football as well. Here's Dak Prescott, right side throw. That is complete to the tight end, Blake Jarwin, who breaks a tackle and gets in the end zone. And, man, we got fireworks early in this ballgame. 8 seconds to go in the half. Prescott going to throw left side. That one is caught and brought down in the end zone is Amari Cooper with the touchdown for Dallas. They take a 21-14 lead at the half. Into the third quarter, Dallas with an opportunity to get a field goal, but they're going to go with a fake here. The throw is just not good. I mean, that's what happens when you run a fake field goal. Not exactly the most reliable of throwers on those plays. Here's Christopher Peak on the run, throwing, and that one is incomplete. So going for it on 4th down is the Beats. They need a touchdown, and Chambers underneath will not get to the sticks. Big 4th down stop by Dallas. They're going to go with a screen to Zeke Elliott on 3rd and 4. He's brought down for a loss. 4th and 6. So Dallas to kick it away here. And here is Edwards for the no, not a punt. They're going to throw. Hits the hands of the intended target and is dropped. So the Beats will take over with good field position. 3rd and 7. Here's the throw. Dre Fitzpatrick with a big catch down to the 15-yard line. And Peak has had a very decent game here in Arlington. Here's Peak dropping back and looking for his target. He finds Bates for another touchdown. 2 TDs for the big target tight end. And the Beats and Bates having a decent day here. 1:55 to go. The Beats with a chance to drive for the win, but it's intercepted as Peak makes an ill-advised throw under pressure, and that has been the story for Peak. A lot of pressure on him this year with a horrid O-line. And there's Zeke Elliott in one play after the 1-yard gain on 1st down. Dallas will pick up the rest of the way. And yes, Zeke, we know you have eaten all day long. 3rd and 10. Here's Peak dropping back, and he is going to throw off his back foot downfield for Shelton. It hit his hands. He couldn't bring it in. So a 4th and 10 for the Beats. Last opportunity, and that one's just way sailing over Shelton's head That one's totally all Peak. That one just completely sailed on him. It's intercepted, and Dallas will hang on to a 28-21 victory at home against this Beats squad. But not an awful game for the Beats. I mean, they definitely had a chance to pull this one out of the hat. But Dak Prescott was tremendous. Zeke Elliott, of course, tremendous as well. Crawford had a really nice day running the football. Maybe he should have gotten a little bit more opportunities. But, man, Bates was really playing well in the receiving game. And then on defense, we didn't get to the quarterback. That's part of the problem right there. Jacoby Stevens did have an interception today, so he played pretty well. But when you're not going to get to the quarterback and you let Dak Prescott just do what he wants to do all game, you're going to have some issues. Giants get a win this week, as does Philadelphia. So everybody in the division, except for us, picking up a win. Not that we're really looking at this from a standings perspective, because we're not making the playoffs. But there's Jacoby Stevens, 14 tackles and an interception in the game. He does get the player of the game. So we've got to focus on our next opponent. We're looking for our first win of the season. When is it going to happen? Well, we're playing the Atlanta Falcons next. This is a chance for us to maybe steal our first win. We'll have to see if it's something that we can do. We've definitely got to watch out for Grady Jarrett. He's their star on defense, and if we can get around him, we might have a shot here. It is Beats, and it is Falcons. So let's get into the highlights of this one. Matt Ryan on 3rd and 10 from the Beats 17-yard line. He's intercepted by Dunn. Dunn's got nothing but green grass in front of him. Dunn all the way across the 50, inside the 30, 20, 10, 5, nobody there. Nobody even shows up within the frame of the camera until Dunn starts showboating at the end of this return, and that is a big pick six for the Beats. Here's Matt Ryan in a tie ball game on 3rd and 6. It's cut off again. That one should have been picked off, but off the hands of the defender. So Falcons continue their run on this drive, and that's intercepted by Hoffman. James Hoffman. He's going to try to take it all the way back across the 50, across the 40, 30, 20, 10, and he is brought down at the 5 by Calvin Ridley. They'll mark him at the 4. So 4 yards from pay dirt. Here is the run for Crawford, and easy money, untouched to the end zone. Brian Crawford with another Beats touchdown this season. So 3rd and 9 in a tie ball game at 17. There's the big throw to Bates, who has been Christopher Peak's favorite target these last few weeks. And Bates really coming into his own. 1st and goal, they're going to give it to Crawford. Crawford, easy again. Untouched to the end zone. Who is your favorite Beats player? Let me know in the comments section below, but Crawford's got to be mine right now. Just absolutely does it all. Here's a throw underneath. That is going to the 25-yard line and a 1st down for the Falcons. They're continuing to move the football here. It is a 6-point game. There's Kyle Pitts, and Pitts to the 5-yard line. Here's Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's got all day to throw, so he will find a wide-open Mike Davis for a touchdown. And the Falcons take a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Here's Christopher Peak. Peak throwing right side. That is intercepted. That one is picked off, and the Falcons will take over at the Beats 32. But it's not over. Beats having some timeouts here. Here's Matt Ryan on 3rd and 9. He's going to go end zone on 3rd and 9. I thought they would waste some time. Bad call defensively for the Beats. And the Falcons will take an 8-point lead. But Peak, with 45 seconds to go, somehow finds Dax Milne, and he will score with 41 seconds to go. 2-point conversion is good. Beats and Falcons tied. They go to overtime. 2nd and 12. The throw to Bates is not going to pick up a 1st down. Here's a 3rd and 9 for Peak. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking for an open target. He's just going to heave one over at Bates, but it flies out of bounds. Falcons do nothing with the football. It is 3rd and 5 here for Peak. He's going end zone, and it's off the hands of his intended target. Here's a field goal attempt, and
no, God!
Not gonna happen. So the Beats can't make the field goal as time is expiring here in overtime, and it's a tie. I have never had a tie in Madden. I don't know what's going on. Matt Ryan, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He was just all over the place today. Christopher Peak had a better quarterback rating. John Hightower, I don't know who you are, but you kicked our ass today. Calvin Ridley did as well. And what a wild and weird game. I gotta tell you, the feelings I felt playing this thing. Oh, man. Anyways, a tie. Yes, a tie for the Beats. So they will not go 0-17. Whoever was saying that in the comments section before, you're right. They're not going 0-17. But they are going to have a tie. They could go 0-16-1. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we get the tie this week. Dallas gets a win over Carolina, so they continue to have command over this NFC East division. James Hoffman does get himself on the Player of the Week list, so 2 straight Players of the Week on defense for the Beats. You love to see that. 15 tackles and an interception for him. Here is mock draft number 2 for the season. We are, of course, projected to have the first overall pick, and they project us to select Dimitri Rideout. We'll see if that is our selection, but here is the mock draft number 2 for the season. Let me know where your guy is projected to be selected. I would be very interested to know where your guy is going to go. And if you are happy with your guy's destination, is that somewhere that you would like to see yourself play? This is going to be an interesting draft, of course, and we have a lot to evaluate. But we have Abdul Franklin, and it looks like he is going to have a chance here to upgrade his development trait. This will be the second one this year. We failed the first attempt to upgrade a development trait, so we would really like to get it done here. We are going to be taking on the Indianapolis Colts in the final game of this episode. Carson Wentz, Nyheim Hines, those are guys that we're going to have to stop in this one. I guess either Jonathan Taylor's hurt or they're actually starting Nyheim Hines. Either way, we'll see what we can do against this Colts offense. On defense, obviously, they have a lot of pretty good players, DeForest Buckner being the leader there. Darius Leonard maybe not playing, or maybe they don't consider him the leader of the defense. But the Colts with a 3-0 lead as we get into these highlights. 8:19 to go in the second, and there you go. The old fullback dive working for Chambers as he picks up the touchdown. Here is a field goal attempt, and oh my gosh, we actually make one. Holy crap, we're up 10-3. Here's Peak, and Peak gonna look for Milne, but instead he finds Blackman with an interception. Not supposed to throw to the white jerseys today. First and goal. Here's Carson Wentz. He drops back. He looks towards the end zone. That is complete, and they will give him the touchdown. That is Jacoby Myers into the end zone for 6. Tie game at 10 here in the fourth quarter. Carson Wentz been a very defensive battle thus far, and Wentz is going to take off himself. That's what usually gets him hurt, but he's not going to get hurt if he is untouched to the end zone. So easy money for Carson Wentz. Colts take a 17-10 lead. Here's the run for Brian Crawford. Crawford goes right side, stiff arming. And he is brought down. I think he actually stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So first and goal from the 1. It'll be a 3rd and goal later on. Colts trying to complete a goal line stance here. Peak rolling to his right, throwing into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That will seal the deal for the Colts pretty much, as Kenny Moore II makes the interception there. They're going to run the football here with Nyheim Hines, though. Breaking a tackle, breaking 2 tackles, finding his way through this defense, cutting to the outside. He breaks Hall's tackle as well, and Nyheim Hines to the end zone to cement this Colts victory. Coach Ryan Rivera just not happy. He is not happy at all. He is thinking about jumping ship in the offseason, resigning, finding another team. I don't know what he's thinking about. But it is 24-10, and the Beats lose another one. But they've been getting closer and closer. They really are starting to gel as a team of pretty much all rookies. We'll see what ends up happening. Christopher Peak, not his best day. He threw 4 interceptions, and the Beats still had a chance to potentially win this game. 154 yards on the ground for Nyheim Hines and a touchdown. That's never going to help out if you're going to allow that kind of running yards to what is essentially a backup running back in this league. Colts only had 1 sack on the day, but the 4 interceptions really helped their defense to dominate in this game. Abdul Franklin was not good enough to get a dev trait upgrade, so we will have to wait a little bit longer to see who is the first one to get a dev trait upgrade on this Beat squad. So we end up obviously taking the loss. Moving on with the scores of the week, we had a barn burner in Las Vegas as Denver gets a win there. Dallas ends up taking a loss to the Packers, and the Giants beat the Eagles. So that's how that goes in our division. These are the players of the week for week number 8. This time, no beats, as we had 2 players of the week in this episode. And they have released the very first edition of the yearly awards. MVP currently Pat Mahomes, no real surprise there. Robert Saleh getting Coach of the Year honors at the midway point of the season. Here's your AFC awards. Gillisley and Lane for the Rookies of the Year. Mahomes, Chubb, Gillisley actually as a rookie with a chance to win Best Wide Receiver. Chris Jones, Von Miller, AJ Bouye, and Chris Boswell for the rest of the awards. Zeke Elliott winning Offensive Player of the Year at the moment. Aaron Donald for Defensive Player of the Year. TJ Mason is beating out Brian Crawford for Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's only because he's a quarterback. Hoffman, Fuller, and Franklin are the top 3 for Defensive Rookie of the Year. So a Beat should end up winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. We'll have to see who ends up getting that done. Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, Jalen Ramsey. There's really no shockers here. Ryan Santoso up there for best kicker of the Falcons. So now we are 0-7-1, and we have the Rams coming into town with Matthew Stafford. We'll have the Eagles. We will get through our bye week, and we will have the Eagles again in the next edition of the Beats episode to drop on Wednesday. Hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. For the love of franchise content, that is what we provide here in just about any sport we can. Make sure you check out the description below for links to the Discord and the Twitch. Come hang out with us outside of just YouTube. We have a great community we're building, and we want you to be a part of it. Thank you guys so much, and if you want to see some more franchise, make sure you click right here to see some more franchise.
I feel you,